Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Wednesday, WINS Day, Hump Day. Those are pretty funny commercials. Welcome on in here. Winner Free Picks, Max Wager Network. Give it a like, subscribe, ring that bell so you know when we come live daily at high noon. But more importantly, listen, what do we got? 36, 37 days away from the Hall of Fame game. I'm guessing by September, you're not going to find it. You got to go to Max Wagers for all these shows on the channel, right? Picks, parlays, winners and whiners, the whole kit and caboodle. It's me, Morning Wood with Allie Burns. 1 to 2, she follows me. Just parlays, Chris King. 2 to 3. Back to the window, Scott and Scott. Always a good show. I'll be interesting in their Call the Cop segment today because Arizona Diamondbacks, money line, never in doubt.
Never in doubt. Easy winner. Let's go.
That's 6-0. World Soccer Betting with Sean Miller. And Game Time with Nick, Tim, and Lenny. How you feeling about your Mets after this Astro series?
I don't want to talk about it. I think I'd rather face the Yankees in the World Series. Astros are going to win the AL.
They're a tough bunch. They are a tough bunch.
That being said, I have the Mets today.
So as I said about the Stros, not hitting well, right? We say this all the time about grabbing their unders. The bullpen, solid. The pitchers, okay, you got a bunch of 5-6 inning guys, but they're getting it done. And the bats are slowly but surely coming alive as the weather heats up. We'll talk about that and other baseball today in just 1 minute. So we got everything. We can fit the props and the sides here in the window, and we could stream them underneath. If you missed out on the text number, well, go get it if you want to get on board for me or anybody. You go ahead. Use that leaderboard. We say it all the time. Baseball. 1 and 2 yesterday in video. 114 and 106 plus $18 now. And I said a little bit of a bad June for me. It happens. I'm not going to be crushing like 60% dogs the entire season. 284 and 270, 279 and 278. Again, 5-game win swing there. It's from 1954 to 650. Again, $1,300 on the totals. Because I like my totals. 129.87 totals have been cashing. Granted, the unders are, have not been kind. Now, and I say this, like as I said back in May, was it going to be like last year where we took a beating in May? Now we've had a little rough ending here till June. A couple games under 500. It happens. And like anything, whether it's college hoops, college football, NFL, NBA, whatever the case would be, adjust your plays, take a couple losses, and move on. And if you can't take a couple losses, folks, you probably shouldn't be betting. That's why people bet for fun and people bet for money. I don't bet for fun. I bet for money. I'll adjust the numbers. We'll get back on track. Today, we'll start out early action here. Pirates Nats under. I got this at 9. It is up to a 9.5. And I still like the under here. And Mitch Keller, I was looking at his numbers. This guy has not been too bad. I mean, last few games out here, he's got the sub-3 ERA, which I like. The Nats we had the Nats a few times, right? So they've been scoring a little bit. And yes, Keller on the road, not the best numbers. But of late, I'm going off what I'm seeing. If I'm going to get, 5 innings plus from him with a run or two, I think we can keep this under. Because this Pirate offense, and we talked about this yesterday, me and Tim, off the air. We're talking about the Pirate team total. I think it was 4.5 yesterday. And he's like, I can't believe you don't like that. I'm like, listen, it's the Pirates team total. And we went through, they've covered, I think, 3 in a row before that. 2.5 team totals are one thing. I mean, they have 2.5 team totals for a reason because they have trouble scoring themselves. So give me the under here, the 9.5. I just like it. What am I going to do? I don't have the best number. There was the random 9.5 out there. I'm still hoping to cash it at 9. We'll move on. We'll move on here. Royals and the Texas Rangers. Now, I like Dunning, and I thought about taking my guy Dane here, but he has not been all that great. 6 ERA on the road, not all that great. And again, even just overall for this guy, I mean, he is and he's a guy I said I kind of like. And the Rangers, maybe, right, they went out, they bought a bunch of bats. They bring in Simeon, Seager, you think, okay, they're going to kind of go for it. Let's see how they do. And if I could get this guy to come around, right, youngster, Martin Perez is resurrected here. This guy, not so much. Not so much. I mean, look at some of his starts on the road. 5 in Detroit he gave up. 4 in Cleveland he gave up. 5 against the Angels. Where is this? 5. Well, that was home versus Boston. But he's given up some runs. And Kansas City, as bad as they are, right, they do kind of hit a little bit sometimes. They do have some guys who could put the bat on the ball. A lot of youngsters. I get it. Give me the over here. And again, on the flip side of that, we have Zach Greinke and his 83-mile-an-hour fastball. Not a guy I love. Solid at home, but I think Texas is going to scrape across a couple. The 9 here, I like it. I'm going to go over the 9. Over the 9. And the White Sox tonight. We've talked about the White Sox ad nauseum, what we feel about this team. And I love this pitcher. Granted, it's Ohtani. How the heck is this a 170, 180? I could get back plus 170 here because I have Ohtani and the Angels laying a $190. $190 plus. All right, yeah. I'm not. What can I say? Ohtani's going to come in here. He's going to have 9 strikeouts in 4 innings. Wonderful. But do we really have faith in this Angels lineup? I mean, what am I missing here? This could be a total loser. Maybe it is. Maybe the Angels win this one 5-1. It's not even close. I don't know. I saw this last night. I'm like, what am I missing here? Please tell me. Please tell me. I mean, how is this? I know the White Sox are in a tailspin. They're spinning right off the earth here. Out of their supposed to win the division. I don't know. This is a game I just got to play the dog. I keep staring at it all morning. Even this morning, I was like, man, should I put this out here? I don't even know. Because I was thinking about doing the Rockies, right? No way the Dodgers lose, right? Because they're the Dodgers. No way they lose again. But I'm taking the Sox, and I'm just dumbfounded by this number. And again, I've had a couple losers lately. Maybe I'm just totally off. Could be. I'm not going to come in here and say I'm hitting 95% of my baseball. I don't know. I like this pitcher. I like the Sox in the spot. Too much. I'll take the big plus money here. I got to take it. Prop wise, in the tank, down in chunk. We got to grind away a lot. And again with the props, much like the bets we put in the chat, no huge, no really even money kind of stuff, and no big juice here. So Tim's not gonna be happy. We're going Breggy and Alvarez here for the Stros. I mean, Yordi, as much as everybody's loving Judge for the Yordi is putting up numbers Judge-esque, but he's on the Houston Asterisks, and no one's going to give him respect. This guy is MVP 1A here with Judge. As much as I love Ramirez, I love Ramirez for the Indians. And I'll tell you what, if that team somehow holds on and he has a 330 year with 140 ribbies or something crazy, yeah, the home runs are sexy. You're going to 50 home runs from these guys, first-place teams. I just don't think it's as much as a cakewalk for one of these guys as everybody thinks it is. So give me Alvarez, 130, and Bregman batting third. I don't know. I just this team, we just mentioned it. The bats are finally starting to come around a little bit. Taijuan Walker, and it's not like I don't dislike Taijuan Walker. I mean, he's got solid. I mean, the guy's got a 3 ERA in a year. What am I complaining about that? But he's more of a he's a pitch to contact kind of guy, right? Not a lot of strikeouts to innings. Nowadays, if you're not striking out a guy in an inning, you're kind of like, oh, what kind of pitcher are you nowadays? Especially in a league which, you got to jack it out of the park and throw 105 miles an hour to be a superstar. So give me these two cats, 150 and a 130 plus money to get it done here. Let's go Houston early for some ribbies. Texas. Now this is just based on some numbers here. Seager again, lower. And, like 130 is usually like my bottom in this area, 130, 120 here. But I got to take Seager's got 3 homers versus Grinkster. So give me that. Calhoun is batting .545 with 2 homers versus Grinky. And Garcia, again, 600, 6 for 10 with a jack. I'll grab 3, 4, 5 hitters here, all plus money versus a guy who they all hit well in the past. And, Grinky, I think, is a borderline kind of Hall of Fame guy, believe it or not. I mean, long time in the league. Numbers aren't, terrible for his career. You go back, look at some of his numbers. Guy had a nice little run of wins, and nice overall career. Not too shabby here. So, but that being said, I got 3 guys hitting, 400 or better versus him. I'll take some plus monies there, and on to San Diego Padres. I had Arizona in the under yesterday, so I ended up. Arizona never in doubt, easy winner there. Zach Gallen, throwing, he was awesome. He was like Sandy Koufax here. On a serious note, San Diego's a team. It's the offense is kind of like, is it showing up today? I get the cleanup guy, or maybe number 5 behind Voit. And Voit was a 100 on the prop side of things. I'll go 185 because you know what? I get a couple guys on base. I don't need a hit from Hosmer, and what's he hitting? Like 230? I don't even know what he's hitting. Let me pull up his pathetic batting average like the rest of these guys. Where is our guy, Hazy? He's at hitting 280. All right, I thought he was in like the 230, 240 range. You know what? Good. I'm happy with his 280 average at 185, but I was just hoping for a sac fly for a plus 185. I think we'll get it. Mad Bum. Much like Grinky, best days behind him, plus 185. That's that. And they're on Twitter. Everything is on Twitter. I'm going to post it right now. If you're on Twitter, come give me a follow, Mr. Sean Higgs, if you're on Twitter. Good to see you there. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to get to the comments for everybody and see how we're all doing. I hope everybody's doing well. Why isn't this clicking for me here? Anyway, it happens. All right, here we go. You know why? Because I was hitting the brand instead of the comments. All right, winning free picks, first comment in. Wow, you were here lightning fast winning free picks. Thanks for coming in today. Markel, first human. I went John Rose over. Yeah, I like it. I think both guys probably give up a few runs. Although I do like KC to win here. But I want to get some runs.
First human, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, like the comments are for the YouTube channels. So it's a human. It's not a human comment. They're not going to get back to me. You come in and talk for us. Richie P in the place to be. Here we go, Elliot. Yanks. Bump up that run line. Why not, right? Get a little more plus money instead of laying it. I get it. The Braves with right on the hill. I kind of like it there. And speaking of the Phillies, I saw some guy, I think it was a New Jersey paper, talking about the Phillies making a deal with Harper out till at least August. Talking about, pulling in some bats for them. And Gallo was listed as a guy. Like I keep saying, Gallo is a great fit for the Phillies. I think Gallo is a tremendous fit. I think Chapman is a great fit for their bullpen. But who are they dealing back to the Yanks? That's the problem. So the Yanks are going to deal. I mean, Gallo's got to get the heck out of Dodge. He's definitely, Sonny Gray. We can go down the line. Gray, Jeff Weaver, Javi Vasquez. We can run down guys to come to the Yankees and wet the bed. Get him out of here. Get him out. Get something back. Someone will take a guy who's going to hit 40 homers even though he hits $180. He can't even hit his weight. Can't hit Tim's weight. Can't even hit 160. Right, Tim? What do you have, about 175?
Yeah, 175, 180, somewhere in that range, yeah.
You're like a normal-sized person, little person. So Braves money line, I can do. Texas, I like Dunning. He's not having a great year, so I'm going to take KC and just hope for the over there. Hope for the over, Elliott. Astros, Verlander. It's I don't. The Mets. They don't have the pitching edge today. A lot of times they have the edge on the hill, even with Walker sometimes versus teams. Not in this spot. The bullpens wipe out, and if Verlander pitches like he's been this year, it's going to be a 3-1 type game. Best part of the day, midday money. You know it, Ann. Ann had a nice little day of baseball yesterday. Brewers, the money line. Brew Crew over Tampa with against Meeks with Lauer. I do like Lauer. Nice. He was in the San Diego deal, I think they got him from. What am I gonna say? I like Tampa Bay yesterday. Loser. You know what I didn't look up today? I should have. I didn't even look up my little MLB streaks. Like I like to see how Tim's doing too. I want to see how Tim's doing, but the teams I like who's going for the old sweeperoonie here today. You know, Elliot, we'll show you the money. We always do. Michael's in the house. Golden State Warrior, president of hype. I'm on the Yankees 2.5 as well, says Markel. We're like a Boston-Toronto game. Run line the Jays for me here. Boston, maybe their arrival was based on them playing bad teams because, listen, I've had them the last 2 games here. Right, no way they got swept with Pavetta on the hill. I like the under. I like Toronto run line. A little under action here. Manoah's the guy's good. Pavetta's pitched decent. Did I write down the Pavetta numbers here? No, I don't have them right in front of me. He had pitched better. But I definitely lean a run line there. Toronto, the bats seem to be coming alive here. So, plus bullpen, don't think it'll be an issue today because Manoah's going to go probably 7 or 8. So we only need about an inning from whoever going to trot out there to hold on to a lead. Longo didn't go deep, but he got the ribbies. Yes, he came back. His ribby was like a 45 yesterday, Michael, because I did grab it. I said I'm going to run a little ribby on him. Come back today with another ribby. Continues hot streak, straight numbers versus the Tigers. Yeah, in this game here, I was looking. I was like, man, do I take it? Because I had to run line yesterday with the San Fran, but Alex Wood has just been bad. I mean, pull up the Wood numbers. I mean, brutal here. What's he got? He says I think he's a 5 ERA just on the season, if I'm right. A 5 ERA on the season, 5-6 with a 5 ERA, 6.21 last 7. I mean, I'm not running to bet them even on the run line. Thought it was my little. Look at it. Yeah, I had him 440 at home, 560 on the road. I can't even do a run line there. But at the same time, for the Motor City Kitties there. Garcia's numbers, because I thought about like fading Alex Wood. I couldn't do it. I wanted to. I didn't. And that's really much like the Rockies. Right? We came in on Monday, take the Rockies today, take the under. Bad spot. I didn't bet them because Rockies, screwed me a couple times in Giants, same kind of spot. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with these. You've heard me say about the Rockies. I try not to bet them. They've annoyed me too much. 2 in a row for them, and we liked them both games, right? So no way to lose again today, right? No, Dodgers can't get swept. Dodgers have scored 15 runs in their 6 games or whatever versus the Rockies. They won opening day here, and I think they've lost 4 in a row since. 3 runs a game. The Dodgers, right? Supposed to be the best offense, best team in baseball. 3 runs a game in Colorado. But, yeah, let's run out and lay $2 today. And I like Urias. I love the guy. I can't. If I would have – I don't want to say stick to my guns because I stick to my guns by not betting the Rockies because they've just annoyed the hell out of me. But if I would have took them the first 2 games, I definitely would have come in with them today. I just can't. The Rockies are the team. We just cannot – I can't put them in here. I write them down. And they don't come in. I tell you to do them. It's cash in your pocket. Cash in your pocket. Gotta correctly predicted my Pirates trash play. Tried the game over and lost. Hit my St. Louis play. 1-1. Take the 1-1. At least it's a split. You don't lose any money there since you had a doggy on the Pirates. And I like the Pirates with Katana. I understand. You want to take him? You want to take a run line with that guy on the hill? I'm not gonna. He's actually got 4 or 6 run line covers. He does okay. But like the team total, again, 2.5. Okay, I could think of going over 2.5. 4.5. I just can't do that. I can't. Not with that team.
To be fair, yesterday it was Patrick Corbin. But apparently Patrick Corbin now is a Cy Young candidate after last night's game because he went, 8 innings and 1 earned run on 5 hits with 12 strikeouts, and apparently he's all this now. I'm kidding. He's not a Cy Young candidate, but he looked phenomenal last night, and we've been fading him all year. It's kind of like a national holiday of, hey, it's Fade Patrick Corbin Day.
But like I said yesterday, because he had the 5 ERA this year, 6 last year. If you look at it, it's not like he's good for like 8 runs. Because you see a 5.6 ERA, you're thinking this guy's brutal. But he's going like 5-6 innings. He's giving up like 3 or 4 where it's like,
yeah,
okay. I mean, that's not the best. You give up 4 runs. All right, you got a shot. Right? 4 runs is kind of like the average.
Yeah,
but
it happens.
He's just that's a weird. You look at his number, that's a weird because you think how bad he is, but then you look at his record, like, wait a second, the guy's got 6 ERA, but every time he pitches, he goes 5+ and gives up 3. And let's be honest, I'm pretty sure every team would take a guy who can get you almost to the 6th inning and give up 3 runs. All right, 3 runs, all right, I'm in it. 3 runs, I'm in it. I'm a boop and a blast away from a 3-2 game, right? I mean, you can't, but I'm with you, Tim. Corbin is, he's on. He should be talked about we should talk about Alex Wood in the same way we talk about Corbin, but we don't for some reason. I mean, Wood's numbers are just as bad. Took the Stros last night, even money. Mets are just not playing well. Sometimes it's good to get down early, even money, and now you have Houston in the 135 mark. Rockies for the sweep. Yeah, I just mentioned they've scored 15 runs here in 5 games or something. Dodger offense. Betts is out. Muncy hitting 150. Cody hitting 205. Justin Turner hitting in 2-something range. Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman, he can't even get out of the box now without a pack of tissues because he was still so emotional over the Atlanta leaving the Braves. I mean, what is that about? Can somebody explain that to me? Like, now you fired your agent, you go back there, you're that upset? And from what I'm hearing, and so like a couple things online from beer boards, like it's really like weighing on the clubhouse. Like Kershaw said something, like get over it. Like, I mean, what the heck's going on here? And I think I mentioned, what day was it? Hello, Padres, plus 250 to win that division. Here we go. Although the Goslin might be in trouble there. Who knows? But, yeah, this forget it. Go for the sweep, Colorado. Elliott enjoys Markell taking the Yankees minus 2.5. Mets don't hit lefties. Mets do hit lefties, so Astros were easy yesterday. Don't hit lefties, I should say. Easy. Everything's easy, Elliott, with his lefties. Took the over 8 in the Giants-Tigers game. Yeah, a little better at home. He still got a ERA approaching 5. Yeah, and Garcia's not. I mean, again, I kind of like Skubal. I would jump down a little Skubal there. I get it. This guy, not so much. Toronto run line, plus 140-ish. Yes. Houston money line, yes. Mini over. I don't know. I liked Cleveland and the 2 unders yesterday there. I'm going to come back and say Cleveland and the unders again today. What do we got here for this total? Still at 8.5. I'll go under. I know it's Bundy, who I don't love, but I still kind of like Cleveland and the under there. Dodgers over? No. I mean, wait. The Dodgers over. So you're telling me the Rockies score 8 today? Or the Dodgers are due to win because they've lost 2 and they're gonna hit 7 home runs today. Arizona under. That one kind of worries me, the Arizona under. Much as I like Clevenger, I don't know. We saw a lot of runs last night. Sometimes that'll maybe carry over, especially for Arizona because they were late runs. I could see that carrying over a little bit here, more like the over. And the Baltimore over, I had the under in the first 2 games in this series, and of course I can't come back today on this total under with 2 guys. I don't, Flexion, I don't like one bit. So yeah, I mean, I could do that. I just didn't play it. Had the under the first 2. I like the under. Pitt's Nats. Yes, I can do Pitt Nats under again. It was 9 last night. Now it's 9.5. Yeah, I see the 9.5, but then I see a 9 creeping back too. I see a lot of 9s still. I see a lot of juice 9s. Would I like the 9.5? Yes. I still like the under, Mike. I bet it. I bet it at 9 last night. Thoughts on the Rangers? Why does the line drop? I know Dunning has 6 ERA, but who's backing Greinke? Exactly. 6 road ERA. Greinke's a little better home, like a 280. I still think we see runs here either way. So give me the over. KC in the over for me. San Diego's 4 players batting over 300 versus Mad Bum. Yeah, I kind of like San Diego today. I kind of like the over. Kind of like San Diego. I like Clevenger's, first human. Markel's really, wow. Yeah, the first human comment. That's you. The other one is, they're human comments, but it's not like a person I can respond to, is what I just said. Royals over, yes. Washington under, yes. Looks too easy staying away, yeah. I guess. You know what? As much as it kind of looks easy, when it goes the other way, all right. I got the 9 in Washington. It's 9.5. I prefer when I put my bet in, like I'm expecting it to drop a little bit. Like yesterday, you know what? I shouldn't say that because I had a couple of lines moving my favor yesterday and didn't get there. Red Sox under 8.5. I can do that. Yes. Going with the old saying, good pitching stops good hitting. Where's the good pitching today? What team is this one, miss? For which game? L. Kraft is in the house. How are you, Miss Kraft? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. No hook. Yep. You can't go to Toronto. No vaccine. I want to go first 5 under Yanks A's. Yanks don't hit lefties, and A's don't hit anyone. I can do a first 5 under there, Michael. Absolutely. Anthony, Reds all day. Reds lighted up to Steel City. I thought about the Reds today because I like green. But this is like one of those parks, it's like you throw a rookie into Wrigley's just a weird field, like Fenway. Just how they can respond to that, it's just one of those weird parks where I think the home team has a little bit of an edge, especially against a youngster, And I don't even know if maybe he's pitched here well before. Maybe he came here as, he got called up or something. I have no idea. For me, and I kind of like Steele a little bit, but I do like the Reds. I'm just going to pull the trigger on him because I'm worried about him, pitching to Wrigley. And he's a home run guy. We shocked for 5 home runs today, 5 solo shots. Who knows? Kind of like the Tigers team total over 3.5. They do hit lefties. I can't get involved with the Tiger team total. Can't do it. Justin, how are you today? Hit the like button. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Toronto first 5. Yeah. Alek Manoah is great. I can't say no to him. First 5, full game, run line, let's go. I fell for the 4.5 trap. I feel like it should have been 3.5. Why is it 4.5? I got suckered. It was Corbin. You see Corbin in his big juicy ERA, you're thinking easy winner. I get it. Pirates team total is garbage. Well, it was yesterday. That's a big number, 4.5. Under Dodgers, yes. Braves run line, yes. Rangers run line. I guess if you want to go for the plus money, I go for a payday. I get it, Nathan. I'm just not. I was on Dane Dunning early in the season. He's proven my bankroll painful. I'll go Rangers. I'll go Royals there. Take some time off for the All-Star break. Yeah, well, this is the time. You got the All-Star break coming. Trades. A lot of stuff going on. Got to be a little mindful with everything there, right? Guys might check out a little early. Teams are kind of out of it. It's just a good refresher there to take. If you want to take off that week or so, because you got NFL starting up the next week. You should be really getting into your college football stuff. Had the Padres last night, even money. Thought it was a trap. Padres up 6-0, 7th. Yeah. 2 out, 3 straight singles. Oy. Houston first 5 minus the half. I'll do a little run line there with Verlander. I can do that. Astros are a good team. Braves money line all day. Omar, don't jinx us with the all day here. I like Wright. I mean, Suarez is a 5 ERA at home. Not that good. I get it. But don't throw the jinx out on us. Rangers Royals over. The 8, I like it. I mean, I got a 9. Liking your 8 better. Rangers are like the Dodgers this year. If they win, it's by 2. So if you want to bet the Rangers, you can take their own line. I agree with that. And most times I say when I see these low lines, like 130, it's just I always go run line anyway, just thinking they're going to win. Phillies would send another strikeout. King Schwarber reunite with Rizzo. You think that – no, they're not sending – they would send Schwarber? Why then? No, it makes 0 sense for them. 0 cents. I can see them grabbing who's that A's kid? Kid on the A's, outfielder. Loreno. I can see Loreno heading out. Little small.
The question is, who isn't on the Oakland Athletics going to get traded?
I don't know.
I think Loreno goes. I think Montas goes. Blackburn goes. Even probably Irvin could possibly find a new spot too. I think it's a fire sale still in Oakland.
I mean, Elvis Andrus got to get out of there.
Him too, yeah. I think there's plenty of freaking spot players on that team that are going to go. And then real quick, go back to Contreras yesterday. I think the Mets will take him. Our catchers have been awful. James McCann is awful.
I'm sorry. The Yankees are a 330 fave now. This was 270 yesterday. 330. Believable.
Not betting it.
Only thing worries me, Houston don't score for Verlander. They haven't been scoring for anybody. They're 44 and 25 to the under, but they're starting to roll a little bit now. Guys are starting to heat up a little bit. Dripping with class. That's it. Drippy. That's my name. Higgs Drip. Astros first half money line. Yeah, first 5 for Houston. Sure. Thoughts on the fish and the cards? Listen, we love our Alcantara, right? We love our Sandy Aces. Again, do I want him here as a fave? I mean, this kid for St. Louis hasn't pitched terribly in his couple starts. I mean, he's a bullpen guy, but since he's come out, here we go. I'll pull up his little game logs here. 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 5 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 5 1/3, 4 hits, 0, 4 innings, 4 hits, 1. That was his first start. And then, out of the bullpen, he's got a bunch of 3 innings, 1 inning, Again, with the Miami team, what are they doing? Are they going to get a bat? Are they going to trade someone that's pitching their pitching depth to get some offense? What are they doing? What is their goal in life here?
To be honest, probably nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if Miami does absolutely nothing.
Why not trade Solar? Trade
I don't. The thing is, I don't think they're going to do anything
because you got young outfielders. Get this guy out of here. What do you need a veteran on this team for?
I guess you can get rid of Soler, but I don't really see them doing much because if I'm the Marlins, you had a rough year. It's a rough year right now. The Mets are having a really good year. The Braves are way above you. Even the Phillies are above you by a couple games. You're not over 500 right now. But I think this team has potential. I think this Marlins team 100% has potential. And I think they see that, and then they try to just run with it and try to go into next year having something similar. If not, they pick up a couple players over the offseason and try to go. I think this year they just play out the motions, and then next year they really try to go for it. That, or they can look at it and go, oh, you know what? Phillies are a little bit beat up. That National League Central is kind of garbage. We might have to fight with a couple of teams from the NL West, but maybe the Marlins try to go for a playoff, that 6th wild card spot or something. Because there's an extra wild card spot. I don't know.
I mean, right now they're 7th place. San Diego, Atlanta, St. Louis, San Fran, Philly, Arizona, Miami.
Yeah. So they're not too far out. Right? 7th place in the National League. Yeah. So they would be what? the spot right outside of the wild card. Is that what you said or no? Or
Yeah.
seventh place out for the wild card.
So yeah, they're out. So because San Diego and Atlanta are first two in, and St. Louis is because they're,
I got you. So they have to pass about 7 teams for the wild card.
Yeah, they got to. I mean, they're 12 back.
Okay. Yeah. Then no, I don't think they have a shot, and they just
9 back. 9 back.
So no, they're 8 games back for the wild card.
I mean, you look at a team that's they're 7 games under 500, and they've outscored opponents. Granted, by 4 runs, which tells you the pitching is there. They need some offense. If they had offense, maybe they're 40 and 33 instead.
And then they try to fight for it because then they're 1 game back. But yeah, I think they're probably going to be content to just ride out the season, hold on to the roster they have, maybe pick up a bat or two over the offseason, go after it next year. We'll see though.
That's why we love July baseball. Trade. Cash and Rangers from the USA. You're back on the Rangers? Back on the Rangers again? Line on those Sox is ridiculous. Pivetta has been lights out. He's been good. I've talked about Pivetta before because Pivetta is the guy you look at like Pivetta, fade Pivetta, and then you look at the season he's having, you're like, wait a second, this guy's actually pitched pretty decent. 7 innings too. Here we go. 7-2, 7-1, 8-1. 5. He gave up 4 runs here to the Angels. 7-0, 6-1, 6-3, 9-1, 7-1, 6-0. I mean, he has been excellent. Now you're getting a nice little plus money here. But again, here's with the Sox. I had the Sox the last 2 days, right? Walker's pitched pretty good. All right, game 1. They have Seabold out there like, but they still won 7 in a row, and they were 18-4 in June coming into the series. Yeah, now they're going to get swept out of here. I mean, do you want to take 150? I can't tell you. You want to take 150? Sure. I just can't take a 150 on a team that's, lost it. They battled back last night. You thought they were going to pull it out, and they lose it late. Now you got the ace for the other guys on the hill, who is could be a Cy Young leader right now in the American League, perhaps. Him, Verlander's got to be up there. I don't, who else people thinking for Cy? I mean, he's having a great season. Yeah, but I mean, if they're going to finish in 3rd place or 4th place, he might not. This guy could win 18, 20 games and be in a first-place team. A couple less strikeouts. I don't know. I think he'll probably get a little love himself.
We'll see.
It's all right striking out 300 guys, but if you're 7-7 and your team's not in the playoffs and the other guys leading the team to a wild card win, that still has some flavor with some old school thought people in the process. But again, 150, I get it. I get you want to take them. Nate's on the Yanks. 330. You're really going out on a limb there, Nathan. Nobody's taking James Caprilli, an ex-Yankee. But is he pitching? I thought it was Cole Irvin today. I went with Rizzo Ribby. A little ribeye for the Rizzo. Plus 150. This guy, listen, we've had a lot of Rizzo props. You bat 3rd in that lineup. Someone will be on base in front of you. The 220 average, I wish was a little better, but I get it, Lex. Go for it. That would be a good look for the Fish to trade Solar. They finally got a free agent come there, and they trade him away halfway through the season. I don't know, Mike. Have you ever watched the Marlins play? That's what they do. I mean, if they're not winning a World Series, they're gutting their team and trying to go on a miraculous run. And you know what? The pitching didn't get there this year. Rogers was bad. Lopez and Alcantara fine. That's it. You get glimpses of a good youthful play, but this team is still focused on money. I don't see them paying a guy. San Diego run line plus 130. I can do that with Clevy against Mad Bum. Rockies run line first 5. Yeah, Rockies full game. Rockies full game, baby. Pivetta over 17.5 outs, minus 120. That's 6+. I can see it. I think he does it. Talk about nobody taking him from. Oh, nobody's taking Caprillion from the A's. He's still coming back from an injury. So, listen, Montes, Blackburn, Pro 4. I'm sure somebody out of the bullpen. Everybody's looking for some kind of random bullpen arm to get hot. So, I'm going to say okay to that. What else? That's it? That's a wrap here on a Wednesday? That's fine. Listen, Allie Burns coming up next. Stick around for Miss Allie. Get ready for your early baseball. We got Milwaukee underway here already winning, and we have 1 o'clock action coming up in 20 minutes. Take that under Nationals. Yeah, I mean, Yankee game. I guess you got to take the under Yankee game. I mean, I can't tell you to take a 330 fave. But that's it. We're rolling on out.
Wait, you can't? You can't say that the Yankee money line is your 1,000 unit whale play nuclear game of the lock of the year?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, Miss Danika's here. I was gonna leave and Miss Danika just comment. Hey, Miss Danika, I'm rolling on out. How have you been? We're getting out of here. I just said Nats under, Yankees under. You want to do Astros? Little first 5 action, sure. Royals over. Padres run line. But that's it. I don't know what else you like. Allie Burns up next. Back on a Thursday. Everybody have a nice day today. Hold on. What do you got? Here we go. Yankees, Giants, Nats, parlays. I'd say okay to that. I mean, I don't love the Giants one. I don't like their pitcher, but it should win. They're a $2 fave. The whale play. Miss Anika, have a good one. I'll see everybody tomorrow.